الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه من تبع هداه. ما بعد. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Tonight's gem will be taking care of little things. When we take care of little things, great things will happen. Again, this is a principle in the religion, and it is also in life. If you want to establish a great building, you start from the basics. If you have a project, you cannot be successful project manager doing things correctly if the details are not taken care of. Same thing in the religion. What many people don't understand is that when we want to become united as Muslim Ummah, we have to start from the small things that the Prophet ﷺ paid our attention to. One simple example, when the Prophet ﷺ said, Istawu, set the rows in order, stand shoulder to shoulder. One time, the Prophet ﷺ said, لَتُسَوُّنَّ صُفُوفَكُمْ أَوْ لَيُخَالِفَنَّ اللَّهُ بَيْنَ قُلُوبِكُمْ. You will either straighten the rows or Allah will differ your hearts. Look at us nowadays. We are asking for Muslims, East and West, North and South, black and white, to be united. But when we stand in prayer, not here but anywhere else, if you try to come close to someone next to you, what will happen? From that little thing, great things are happening. We are divided. We need to take care of those little things. Same thing in Ramadan. Why Ramadan is lost for many people? Because the day is divided to hours, and hours are divided to minutes. What are you doing during those minutes? You are commuting, you are driving to work every day, 5 days a week, during working days. Almost half an hour, 1 hour. So that's 2 hours back and forth. What have you done in those 2 hours? Before prayer and after prayer, you could read 2 pages, only 2 pages, after every prayer. And before every prayer, you are reading minimum 1 juz every day. 1 juz every day. How? Because you took care of little things. When the Prophet ﷺ arrived Medina, and people were expecting him, he didn't give long speech, even though he could have. And people were eager to listen. But the Prophet ﷺ paid the attention of the companions to 3 simple things. Ya ayyuhan nas, afshu salam, spread the salam. Wa at'imu at-ta'am, feed the food. Wa sallu bil-layl wan-nasu qiyam, wan-nasu niyam. Tadkhulu al-jannata bi-salam. Pray during the night while people are asleep. That's all. 3 simple things. You start from them, you establish them, and then great things will happen. So it's not about how much do you do, because people are trying to do a lot. Actually, if you try to do less but with better quality, that is success. As Allah Azza wa Jal mentioned in Surah Al-Mulk, the 2nd ayah, هو الذي خلق الموت والحياة ليبلوكم أيكم أحسن عملا. It is He who created death and life to test you who is better, not who is more. It's not about more, it is about better. So this is the reminder for tonight. Try to take care of little things. From that, you are building on day in and day out, and you will reach the end of Ramadan as a successful believer, inshallah. Jazakumullahu khaira wa sallallahu wa sallam ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. One more thing Now, this is not about Ramadan Gems, but actually it is about the prayer itself. A question that I'm frequently asked about the witr in particular. We finish 10 o'clock, which is roughly early for some people. They sleep and they wake up before suhoor. And they say, I want to pray. They come and ask, I want to pray. What do? I already prayed witr. So the Prophet ﷺ said, "Man صلى مع إمامه حتى ينصرف كتب له قيام ليلة." If you pray with the imam until the prayer is over, until the imam finished, it is as if you prayed the entire night. So as far as the reward is concerned, you got the reward for the entire night. But still, some people say, I have time. I read Quran, but I want to pray. Can I pray? The answer is yes, you can pray. But the condition, the Prophet ﷺ said, اجعلوا آخر صلاتكم بالليل وترا. Make the last of your prayer during the night witr, the odd rak'ah. Now we prayed 3 rak'ah. So if you prayed and then you want to pray 2 rak'ah, the last of your prayer would not be witr. So what do you do in this case? You can count the last of your prayer, what you prayed with the imam, and that's extra. Or you could choose not to pray the witr. So to make things easy, from tomorrow night, inshallah, we will pray the witr separate, 2 rak'ah and 1 rak'ah. If you still want to pray separately after you go back and after you wake up before suhoor, you pray the 2 rak'ah, the shafa', but the witr, the last rak'ah, don't pray it. So you can pray it alone. But if you're looking for the reward, you already got the reward by praying with the imam the entire prayer. One other option, one other alternative, when you prayed witr here, you could go back and you pray 1 rak'ah. So the witr, the odd, became even. And then you continue praying 2 rak'ah until you want to finish, then you pray again witr. That's another alternative. To avoid all that, just pray with the imam if you want. So you have, the matter is easy, inshallah. Jazakumullahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.